Welcome to Recombo. It's Basil here with the HTC One and the Nokia Lumia 1020. The Lumia 1020, the latest flagship for Nokia, announced here in New York 2013. It's an absolutely incredible device because it's got optical image stabilization and a 41 megapixel camera, which really sets it apart from the competition. The HTC One is our current favorite smartphone out. Why? Because it's got that gorgeous design. It's also got an optically image stabilized camera as well. A technology HTC touts as ultra pixel. But is it going to compete with the Nokia Lumia 1020? And what's the point as phones generally? How do they compete? Well, we're going to start off by talking about the design, and they both master their different feels. HTC One, premium unibody metal design. It really is one of the most stunning pieces of industrial design we've seen. Tapering into a 4mm thin edge. It feels gorgeous in the hand. The Nokia Lumia 1020 actually also feels really gorgeous, but packs a polycarbonate unibody design, shaving 17% of the weight off the 920 before it, which we can see right over there. The Lumia 1020 is very manageable. It's also a matte finish, which sits much better in the hand than the high gloss Lumia 920. What you can also expect is a 4.5-inch display, 768p resolution. The HTC One packs a 4.7-inch display, slightly larger at 1080p, so the screen is sharper. What the Nokia screen does offer, which the HTC One doesn't, is super sensitive touch, so it's going to be operable with gloves as well. When it comes to the insides, you can see Windows Phone 8 inside the Lumia 1020. Windows Phone 8 is a gorgeous user interface, one unified typeface, that's the go by the way. You've got live tiles, really easy to operate, two main screens and some shortcuts. Android on the HTC One is considerably more complicated, but HTC does a great job of making sense look really nice and cohesive. You've got some pre-installed features like Blink Feed, really setting apart from the Androids, while on the Nokia Lumia 1020, pre-installed applications like Nokia Music, Nokia Here Maps and Here Drive, an offline global GPS and sat-nav really do help set that apart. So again, the two strongest phones in their respective fields. When it comes to the camera, there really is no competition. The HTC One is a great Android device, packs really reasonable low light performance, but the Nokia Lumia 1020 with its 41 megapixel optically image stabilized camera and Xenon flash really does rule the roost. Nokia's also customized the user interface. HTC has as well. You've got HTC's Image Sense, which includes things like HTC Zoe. Anyone who wants to know more about that, just check out Recombo. But what really makes the Nokia Lumia 1020 impressive is it packs 41 megapixel image oversampling, producing a 5 megapixel image that just looks better. It also offers a pro camera mode, so it's got some more manual features that you can adjust, such as shutter speed and even manual focus. Really impressive stuff from Nokia. Ultimately, therefore, we'd say it's probably the best camera phone on the market, so don't look too harshly on the HTC One right there. When it comes to other features, both of these devices pack Qualcomm engines. There's a quad-core Qualcomm 600 in the HTC One. It clocks at 1.7 gigahertz, and there's 2 gigabytes of RAM. Also with 2 gigabytes of RAM, the dual-core 1.5 gig Qualcomm Snapdragon S4 processor in the Nokia Lumia 1020 isn't as powerful. This might turn you off from the offset, but Windows Phone 8 is a much more efficient operating system than Android, and so it doesn't quite need all that power. From our first impressions of it, as you can see, everything flows beautifully. Even those 41 megapixel images don't slow things down too much. Both devices pack 32 gigabytes of internal memory. There's a 2000 milliamp battery in the Nokia Lumia 1020, 2300 milliamp battery in the HTC One. So pretty comparable. We can't give you an affirmative answer as to whether the Lumia 1020 battery is as good or not until we get it in for review. So hopefully you've enjoyed our comparison, giving you as much as we can based on our first impressions of this gorgeous new flagship from Nokia. I've been Basil, this has been the HTC One, the Lumia 1020. Hope you've enjoyed our video. If you have, please click like, and if you want to see more, just click subscribe.